Dear students, good morning. Once again your physics teacher, Shafiq Malik, from Pakistan International School, Doha, Qatar, is over here to welcome you. As you know, in previous week we have studied the different types of potential energy. Today we will study about kinetic energy and its different types in the first unit, Work and Energy, of grade 8 physics. Therefore, all of you please open your science book, page number 7. Learning Objectives. At the end of this lesson, students will be able to identify different types of kinetic energy, describe radiated energy, sound energy, thermal energy and electrical energy. The kinetic energy is abbreviated as K.E. It is the energy an object has due to its motion or movement. All moving objects have kinetic energy. It is referred to as movement energy. Kinetic energy of an object depends on both its mass and velocity or speed. It is often associated with the movement of larger objects. The word kinetic comes from the Greek word kinesis, which means moving. Factors on which kinetic energy depends. Kinetic energy depends upon two things: mass of an object, velocity or speed of an object. For example, an aeroplane has a large amount of kinetic energy when it is flying than the flying insect because of its large mass and high velocity. Similarly, if a car and a truck are traveling along a road with the same speed, the truck has more kinetic energy than the car because its mass is greater, as given in the book, page number 7. The mathematical form or formula of kinetic energy is: kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. Here m is the mass and v is the velocity of an object. It is clear from this relation that by doubling the speed of a moving object, its kinetic energy is increased 4 times. That's why the faster a car goes, the more kinetic energy it has, and the more damage it causes. It means, if the car were to hit a person or a solid wall, it would cause much more damage if traveling at a high speed than if it was going more slowly. I hope you have understood about kinetic energy and on which factors it depends. Dear students, as you can see, in this slide, there are some examples of objects that have kinetic energy. When you hit something by a catapult having a stone, then this stone has kinetic energy due to its motion. Water has kinetic energy during it is falling downward. This toy, which is called yo-yo, has kinetic energy during motion. Similarly, this arrow, when released from the bow, has kinetic energy due to its motion. Now we are going to discuss different types of kinetic energy. The first type of kinetic energy is radiated energy. Radiated energy is energy carried as moving electromagnetic waves. These waves can carry energy through space. Examples of radiated energy: 1. The sun radiates light. 2. Transmitters radiate radio waves to antenna for telecommunication. 3. This radio telescope on your book, page number 8, picks up radio signals from outer space. The second type of kinetic energy is sound energy. Sound is produced due to vibration of a body. Sound energy is transferred in longitudinal waves in the form of compression and rarefaction. Any vibrating object is a source of sound waves. Sound energy is carried from headphones into your ears when you listen to your favorite music. The third type of kinetic energy is thermal energy. Thermal or heat energy is due to fast-moving particles in hot objects. Heat energy always flows from hot body towards cold body. When a hot object cools down, its atoms and molecules slow down and lose energy to the surrounding. For example, in your book page number 9, in the given figure, if cold milk is added to this hot tea, the tea oozes thermal energy and gets cooler. The milk gains thermal energy and gets warmer. The figure in this slide shows that the thermal energy is the total of all kinetic and potential energy of the atoms in an object. On the left side of this figure, in a beaker there is water which is liquid and particles of liquid are very close to each other. When this water heats up, their particles get thermal energy, move faster and gap among them increases. After some time this liquid is converted into gas. This slide shows few more examples of thermal energy. Geothermal energy, which is related with heat inside the earth. Volcano produces a large amount of thermal energy. Similarly, boiling a pot of water and melting of ice cream is also due to thermal or heat energy. The figure on this slide shows the three modes of transfer of heat that are conduction, convection and radiation. The last type of kinetic energy is electrical energy. In electrical circuits, a current is produced due to the flow of negatively charged electrons. Moving electrons can transfer energy from a battery to any electrical device, such as a light bulb. Good conductors, like copper wire, can easily transfer electrical energy. This figure shows that electrons are moving from one end of a battery, light up the bulb and then go towards the other end of battery. These electrons are flowing due to energy provided from the battery. I hope you have understood the different types of kinetic energy. In the next lesson, we will learn about energy chain and energy converters. Thank you.